Hey, it's Lee at Craftsman Direct, and we are in Raleigh this morning. It's 57 degrees. What is this, September 13th? Bad day yesterday at the American Embassy in Libya. We heart go out to the families of the ambassador. But we're at a lady's house here, and she's asked to pressure clean. I wanted to discuss a little bit. She's going to meet me out back, but you see it doesn't look good. See, it comes off my finger. It's mold. Underneath, gutters, how bad it is. That's going to take sodium hypochlorite, and I will tell you that the pressure washing store towards Garner, still Raleigh address, has got a little bit higher molarity chemical. I would like to make note of the screens. The screens have taken damage, and I want to make sure that we don't hurt them any more than we have to. Gentle pressure. And let's look at the driveway. I'm sorry, walkway. And how long is the walkway? Run all the way upstairs. I can count steps. Steps 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 to 8 is 25, or at least it is today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what is that? 3 to 9 is 30 feet. And the driveway to be cleaned. Okay, it's not real big, not real small either. Anyhow, show you the house. And there's the house. Good picture. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay. I'm not going to go around that right side. Well, I might want to leave. But she's going to meet us at the deck, and I don't want to tarry. And there's the side, low to the ground. Goes up a story and a half. Deck. And wow, okay. There we go. The boards. Alright, I got a question. Does anyone see anything wrong with that deck railing? Get you closer. There's that gap here. You know, code's 4 inches. Probably what? 8 inches? Back doesn't look good. It'd be nice if you could bring a ladder and blow that off. Mentioned right on the chimney. All of these here. Good morning.
Yeah, that's...
You see?
It looks like some problems up there.
Yes, ma'am. I see that. That very top board is swelling, meaning that it's getting wet. And I will tell you that what you have is masonite.
Yep.
And you got a board over here that is a siding board, and the trim board looks like it had been a repair, or it was a joint in the original construction.
Yeah, now that looks like a bird hole up there.
It might be. It might be. Sometimes they like to think that there's
and there's one on the other.
Yeah. All right. Neve, I'm going to do anything you want me to here.
Yeah, I'd like somebody to take care of that up there.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
I don't want water.
Right.
Coming down here.
Sure. No question.
Also the deck power washed and stained.
Yes, ma'am. We can do that. And I would say that you see all the cracks. What we'll try to do is get stain in there's cracks and make every effort to save this decking structure. But
well, this has all been fixed. This is all brand new.
Okay. Whoever built that didn't know what they were doing.
Really? Why?
It's off code. The gap here on is.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's not supposed to be 4 inches.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm grandfathered in, so.
That's fine.
They just replace.
That's okay. The reason for that, and this gap is so big, I don't know if there'd be a problem, but there has been conditions where children have caught their head, and it was not good.
Right.
And okay, I will give you a quote to repair that one piece of trim at the top. And what we will probably have to do is, it looks like there's a hole in that little piece on the top as well as the piece running down lower.
Yeah.
So we'll replace probably a couple of feet of that one siding board. And let's see, that's 6 foot. Yep, that's a 6 foot. And then we've got that very first piece that actually you can only see maybe an inch of it. And that is smooth beaded. And do you have any leftover paint?
No, it was painted by someone else and they didn't.
That's fine. That's fine. They should have.
I don't even know what brand they used.
Okay. Well, it's usually the brand. We would use Sherwin-Williams because it's a good paint. And what we will do is take a little piece of your siding in and get the color matched.
Okay, good. This, I'd like to have Cabot oil finish on the deck, please.
No question. It's very, very good. Good. We use Cabots all the time. And they're oil-based products. They make a lot of colors.
Yeah.
The same color you have, it looks like.
Well, it pretty much.
That's
I don't know what color it is.
Okay. Are you online on a computer inside?
Yes.
You can go to cabots.com and pick a color.
Oh.
cabots.com actually was one of our favorite sealers, and I would say that this looks like it was either a solid color or a semi-solid. The reason I say that is that this board looks like it's all washed off, but that board right in here, it's not. And I can't see through that. That's the reason I'm saying I believe it may have been what they call the solid color sealer family.
Which means it would tend more toward the paint than
Yes,
the
ma'am.
see-through. Or,
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, that's very...
No, that's exactly right. That's a perfect description.
I think you're probably right then.
Yeah. Well, here's some good examples over here where water's not getting. And let me get out the sun of it. And what you see is your ability to see through the sealer to the wood on a fully transparent would be a lot more than this. That's the reason I know it won't be transparent.
Okay.
And
so then it's called the solid?
Well, it could be solid or it could be semi-solid, because the question is, you see the rings here.
Right.
And on a solid, you cannot see through it at all, but you would be able to see the rings because they have a texture.
Okay. And
on a semi-transparent, you would be able to see through a little bit. On a solid, you would be able to see through not at all.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you pick, and basically what I would say is that if you wanted a transparent, then you would be able to see through and it wouldn't look good.
Yeah, I think a semi-transparent, don't you think?
I would. I mean, if this was my deck and you didn't mind the color you have, then you can look on your computer and find something about that color. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll tell you, Cabots makes good stuff.
Yeah, I know that's what was used on here, and it was, you know, good.
Sure. Let's see. I think I gave you my brochure. I gave you my brochure.
I left it on the cupboard in there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, they asked me to tell you that, you know, the vast amount of things we can do to fix your house. And that's... I
had looked on line at you before.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Found you on Angie's list.
Yeah? Okay. Angie's a nice lady. She's been good to us as far as providing information to the community about the things that we do. And and that kind of stuff.
Well, it's helpful when you have so many to choose from.
There's no question.
Kinda...
There's no question. But I tell people I'm a retired school teacher.
Oh, you remind me of my girls' principal.
Yeah?
When they were in grade school.
How about that?
He was a World War II vet.
So was my dad.
Really?
My dad was in the Pacific.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was. And my Uncle Roy is actually buried in France.
On Normandy?
He was there. He was on Omaha Beach.
Oh, man.
And yeah, I tell people that freedom is not free.
Well, my uncle, I think his life was saved by the bomb.
Oh yeah, my dad too.
He was set to deploy to Japan.
Yeah, my dad.
And then the bomb went off.
My dad was in the Seabees. He was trained for 1st Invasion Force, and nobody would have survived because Japanese don't give up.
No.
And it would be to the very last woman or child. And you know what happened? The senator, I forgot which one, went in Truman's office and said, "I need to prepare your speech for the American mothers to say that you had the ability to save their children, and you chose not to do that." And
wow.
And that's when he signed the order for the Enola Gay, which was a horrible thing to do, but they're going to die anyway.
Yeah, the more I learn about that incident, the more awestruck I am.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard for a good person to know what's going to happen when the bomb hits, but the Americans...
I didn't want my uncle to die either.
Well, I agree. I mean, I wouldn't have been here because, you know, I was born in the 60s, and, you know, it's...
Well, he had just gotten married, and his wife was pregnant.
And, yeah. It is, war is a terrible thing. Well, you heard about Libya yesterday.
Yeah.
And our ambassador.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. To have people hate us to the point. And I'm sitting here thinking, what did we ever do to anybody?
We didn't do anything. The only thing is that we're not Islam.
Yeah.
That's their code or whatever you might. That's in their Quran.
Yeah, I agree.
So, is there some way you can give me an estimate and maybe send it online?
Absolutely.